Hi everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today we're talking about ambrosia apples, and I have one here, and we're focusing on the best uses for ambrosia apples. So if you've never tried one before, I want to encourage you to try one and give it a whirl. There's a lot of things you can do with ambrosia apples. First of all, regarding fresh eating, they're an excellent choice for eating fresh because they stay fresh tasting, crispy, and sweet and juicy for months after harvest, as long as they've been kept in cold storage. Another very important point about eating ambrosia apples fresh is that they're very, very slow to oxidize or turn brown after they've been cut. So you can put them on an appetizer tray, you can include them in salads and slaws without worrying about treating them with lemon juice, water, or something like that first. You can just cut them up and use them. You could even take a thin slice of them and serve them on top of a burger or a sandwich of some sort. They also pair well with cheeses, so they would go great on a fruit cheese tray. Regarding baking applications, they hold their shape well when they're baked, so they're perfect apple for any type of baking application, like a baked apple. Then they can be roasted with root vegetables, and they'll add sweetness and moisture to baked goods when you include them in cakes or muffins or even donuts. And some people have found that they can even cut back on the added sugar in those recipes when they use the ambrosia apples, because they are so sweet they don't need as much added sugar. And some recipes, some chefs have found that they can cut the added sugar in half when they use ambrosia apples. They're excellent in pies, tarts, and served as baked apples like I mentioned earlier. Regarding cooking, ambrosia apples will go well in any sweet or savory cooked dish, food preparation of any sort. They hold their shape and their flavor well when they're cooked, so they can be used in any recipe that calls for apples, whether it's sweet or savory. Try adding diced ambrosia apples to polenta, couscous, or rice. You can even boil them down and make them into applesauce. Ambrosia apples are also a good selection if you want to dehydrate some apples or bake them into chips. Because they're slow, very slow to oxidize or turn brown, they can even be baked or dehydrated without first being treated with lemon water. And if you look at the link below to my blog on this particular type of apple, there's a link there to ambrosiaapples.ca. That's the Canada website for them, and they show how to dehydrate ambrosia apples without being treated first. They also show, there's a link there as well, on how to make ambrosia apple cinnamon chips. It sounds wonderful to me. So that would be baked in the oven. So there's a couple good links in my blog post to this that can send you to sites that show you how to use these apples in those specific applications. I do hope this helps you out. This is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Bye for now.